In this step-by-step DreamHost tutorial, I'll show you exactly how to host a website on DreamHost from start to finish, whether you're building a blog, business site, or online store. Plus, I'll be providing you with a DreamHost discount that can save you up to 72% off over DreamHost monthly pricing, and you'll even get a free domain name. Let's dive in and get your website online today. Let's jump into this DreamHost hosting tutorial where I'll walk you through exactly how to host your website on DreamHost step by step. First things first, go ahead and click the link in the description below to grab your DreamHost discount before we get started. A little disclosure, the link is an affiliate link, meaning I receive a commission from DreamHost at no extra cost to you. Plus you get an awesome DreamHost discount. Once you click the link in the description, you'll land on the DreamHost hosting plans page. Just scroll down or click the See All Plans button to view all the available web hosting options and pricing. DreamHost offers two main plans, the Shared Starter and the Shared Unlimited. Above the plans, you'll see options to choose a monthly, 1 year, or 3-year billing term. One important thing to note about the monthly option, the discounted rate only applies during the initial promotional period. After that, it renews at the regular price. Also, the monthly plan doesn't include a free domain name. To get the best value in a free domain, I recommend going with either the 1 year or 3-year plan. You'll save more in the long run. Now let's break down the differences between the two DreamHost plans. The Shared Starter plan is perfect if you only need one website. It supports just a single site. It doesn't come with email included, but you can add a custom email address ending your domain name for as little as $167 a month. If you're planning to host multiple websites, the Shared Unlimited plan is the better choice. It includes unlimited websites and also gives you unlimited custom email addresses at no extra cost. Once you decide on a plan and term that works best for you, click the Sign Up Now button. For this tutorial, I'll go with the Shared Starter plan. Next, you'll land on the Choose a Domain page. If you selected an annual plan, you'll get a free domain name included with your DreamHost purchase. You'll see 3 options here: choose a domain later, register a new domain, or enter a domain you already own. If you're not ready to pick a domain just yet, click Choose a Domain Later. DreamHost will assign a temporary domain, and you can select your custom domain anytime from your dashboard. To register a new domain, select that option, type in the name you want, and click the search icon. If it's available, you'll see a message saying it's ready. Just hit the Add button. Already have a domain from another registrar? No problem. Click I already have a domain and enter it there. After selecting your domain option, you'll be taken to the Secure Checkout page. On the right-hand side, you'll notice that domain privacy is marked as free, and that's a great bonus from DreamHost. They include free domain privacy with all domain registrations, which means your personal details like your name, email, and phone number won't be publicly listed in the Whois database. Instead, DreamHost replaces your info with their own default contact information, helping you protect you from spam, unwanted calls, and marketing emails. On this page, you'll see a few optional add-ons that DreamHost offers. These are completely optional. I'll explain what each one does a bit later, so feel free to uncheck anything you don't want right now. Next, go ahead and enter your payment details. You can pay with a credit or debit card, or choose PayPal if you prefer. Below that, fill in your billing information and click the Add Credit Card button if you're using a card. Then you move on to the Account Setup section, where you'll create your login details for your DreamHost account. Next, you'll see a few additional options you can choose from, like Dream Shield Protection, the DreamHost SEO Toolkit, and DreamHost Email if you selected the Shared Starter plan. If you went with the Shared Unlimited plan, you won't see the email add-on since unlimited email is already included. All these extras are completely optional, so it's totally up to you whether you want to add any of them. Dream Shield Protection scans your website regularly to check for things like malware, malicious code, outdated software, and broken permissions. If anything suspicious is found, you'll get a notification by email and inside your DreamHost dashboard, and if your site is clean, you'll be notified as well. The DreamHost SEO Toolkit is a great option if you want help improving your site's visibility on search engines. It gives you do-it-yourself tools, insights, and step-by-step SEO plan tailored to your site. If you're on the Shared Starter plan, the DreamHost Email add-on lets you create a professional email address that uses your domain name. It includes 25 gigabytes of storage, spam and virus filtering, ad-free webmail, and mobile access. Once you've made your choices, go ahead and click the Submit Order button to complete your DreamHost purchase. After completing your purchase, DreamHost will email you a receipt for your order. Now let's take a look inside the DreamHost dashboard. From the home page, if you want to manage your website, just click Websites on the left-hand menu, then choose Manage Websites. You see a list of your sites. Find the one you want to work with and click Manage. This takes you to your website's dashboard where you'll find a range of tools and settings. Click Content to access site features and backups. Click Traffic for insights into how many visitors you're getting. Security lets you manage protection settings. And under Settings, you'll find options to configure your site setup. Now let's start building your website by installing WordPress. Over in the left-hand menu, click WordPress. Then select Install WordPress from the drop-down. You'll see the WordPress installation screen. Choose the domain name you want to install WordPress on. Then click the Install WordPress button. Next, you'll be asked to choose your experience. You'll see two options: Liftoff Website Builder by DreamHost, Custom Installation. For this tutorial, go ahead and select Custom Installation, then click Next. You can also select a purpose for your website to guide the setup. That part is optional, so feel free to choose one or skip it if you prefer a clean setup. For this tutorial, I'm going to select None as the purpose, since I'll walk you through building the website step by step. Go ahead and click the Next button. Now you'll see a list of recommended plugins for your WordPress site. I suggest keeping the default selections. They're helpful for most users. Then click the Confirm Install button to begin the WordPress installation. The installation only takes a moment. Once it's finished, you'll see a confirmation message that WordPress was successfully installed. DreamHost will also send you an email with your login details for WordPress. To log into WordPress through your DreamHost dashboard, go to Manage Websites in the left-hand menu. Find your site, click Manage, and you'll see a Login to WordPress button. Click that, and you'll be taken straight to your WordPress dashboard. Now we want to pick out a theme to begin creating our site. To pick out a theme for your site, on the far left, you will see tabs. Find the Appearance tab and hover over it. Click Themes is where you can pick out a theme for your site. Next, click Add New Theme. You'll now see WordPress themes that you can choose from. There's thousands of free themes to choose from. Now I want to show you how to access free professionally designed WordPress themes and how to edit them easily with the drag and drop editor. Type in Astra in the search field. Click the Install button. Once it is done installing, click the Activate button. Once it is done activating the theme, you want to find the Plugins tab in the side menu. Click Add New. In the search field, type in Starter Templates. You want to click Install on it, then click Activate. Hover over the Appearance tab in the side menu. Click on Starter Templates. You will now see how you would like to build your website. I'll select the classic starter templates. Click the Build with Templates button. Choose Elementor for the page builder. On this page, if you ever see something other than Elementor showing up at the top, just click from the drop-down and select Elementor. It'll now showcase a bunch of WordPress themes you can build your site with using drag and drop. You can type in the type of website you want to create to pull up templates based on that. You'll see a bunch of categories you can hover over and select to build your site. If you click a theme, it'll show you what it will look like so you can preview it. Click the X button to go back to the themes page. Something I want to mention, any of the templates, no matter the category and what they are called, can be used for your website. You can easily change and edit the templates to what you'd like when creating your WordPress site. Just find a template you'd like, and then you can start making it your own, no matter what category the template is in. Select the theme you want. I'll select this theme here called Outdoor Adventure. You can upload a logo if you'd like. You can do this at a later time, so if you don't have one now, no worries. You can now choose the font and colors for your site. You can update these at a later time or change them whenever you'd like. I cover this later in the video. Click the Continue button. You'll now be on the Select Features page. feel free to select any features you want. I'll click skip this step. You now be on the tell us a little about yourself page. You don't have to fill this out if you don't want to. Just make sure under advanced options, you have each one selected. Click the submit and build my website button. It'll begin building your website. Once it is done, you'll be on the congratulations page. Click the view your website button. It'll now take you to your website and what it looks like. To make edits to your site, click the Edit with Elementor tab at the top of the page. It'll bring up the drag and drop editor where you can easily make changes to your site. You can click on something and then put in the text you want. If you click style, you can make changes to the style. You can click on something and move things around. If you click the plus icon here at the top left of the page, you can easily drag stuff over from the left into the page where you want it. You can click an image to put in your own image. If you scroll down to the bottom of the page to the drag widget section, click the starter templates icon. Click blocks in the menu. You can then choose from lots of block templates that you can add to your site. I'll click one. I'll click the import block button. It's now been added to the page. To change the background color of a section, right click in the top section. Click edit section, click style. Where you see color, click into this to change the color to what you'd like. If you want to change the background image for a section, right click in this top section. Click edit container, click style. You'll see the image here. Click into it, and you can upload an image or choose an image already uploaded to WordPress. Next, click background overlay, click into color. You can change the background color. Where you see opacity, you can drag this over to get it how you like. To edit the contact form shown here on the Contact Us page, from the WordPress dashboard, click on WP Forms. Hover over the Contact Us form showing here. Click Edit underneath it. It'll bring up the drag and drop editor where you can make edits to your contact form. If you want to make edits to the menu on your site, from the WordPress dashboard, hover over Appearance and click Menus. This is where you can edit the menu on your site. You can add new pages to the menu or drag a page to a different order. If you click the tiny arrow, you can change the name of it or completely delete it from the menu. If you want to create a completely new menu, you can click Create a New Menu. If you want to edit the footer, header, and logo of your site, from the WordPress dashboard, hover over Appearance in the left side menu and click Customize. To edit the footer, click Footer. You can then click an area in the footer area where you see the pencil icon to start making edits to that section. You can click the X button to remove that area from the footer. To edit the header area of your site, scroll up to the top of the page. If you click into the header area of your site on something, you can make edits. If you want to remove something in a header, just find it here and click the X button to remove it from the header. In this section, you can move things around to change the look of the menu area to get it how you like it. If you click the pencil icon where you see the logo, it'll pull up where you can remove the current logo and add your own logo. I'm going to click the back arrow twice. If you click Site Identity, you can then upload a favicon, which is the site icon for your site. If you click Site Title and Logo Settings, you'll be able to change the site title for your site. You'll see Tagline is where you can change the tagline for your site. I'll click the back button twice. If you click Global, Typography is where you can change the fonts used for your site. Colors is where you can change the colors for your site. Buttons is where you can change the button presets and colors used. And that's it. That's how to host a website on DreamHost step by step. I hope you found this DreamHost hosting tutorial helpful. If you did, give this video a thumbs up and drop a comment below to let us know. Your feedback really helps us improve future tutorials. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more helpful DreamHost tutorials and website building tips.